60 outlaw.
In your face.
General West.
Watch twitch. Watch
Yo, jackrabbit, come on.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Wide, get wide.
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill. He gets it to Humphreys. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got it. Hey, watch it. Alert 3.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Kamara trying the right side. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Check 55.
0-2, 0-2.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Stay with your man.
Hey, easy.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. This is Harris. Touchdown, New Orleans. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So that is how we get our first points here in quarter number 2 on the punt return.
Both teams were seeking the momentum that comes from the first score of the game. But when it comes on a special teams play, a punt return, I think that's extra momentum. And now I wonder if they just roll it forward and maybe don't just kick the extra point, but possibly go for 2.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. 54.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Get it.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And his throw here's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
To throw is Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Double dog. Double dog. That's the way. Mike's 54.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Switch, switch, switch. Check. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Look at me. Go. Hit it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Come on, D.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. First down, Titans, gain of 12. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Hey, Delta.
24 is the mic. I'm coming.
Again, Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Titans, gain of 12. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First and 10 at the 22.
Tannehill on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Draw play. This is Henry. And able to work his way down to the 16. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Go, go. 50, plant.
54 Mike.
Now.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Here I come. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Rush in.
Fine.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check.
Get it.
Second down and goal. Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Smooth. Look at me. Zipper.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. No chance.
Big rip.
Tannehill throwing again. This one caught by Davis. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Push him back.
Bravo.
Push him back. Mike's fired up.
They snap it to Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking long. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Here we go. 54. Watch 54. So don't say nothing.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check 54. Hey, wahoo!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 11. I'm coming.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check the out. 24 is the mic.
Go.
It's just me.
Hey, Sam off. Go.
Tannehill now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 17, guys. Check him out. He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle. Strong.
Five.
Strong left. Chance.
You're out.
Check 31. Check.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, second down.
No.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Kamale Correa coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. They'll run. This is Kamara. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense, because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Kill, turn up. Watch the eye. Kill. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Check 9. 61. Matchbox light. Ready?
Again, it's Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23.
Hey, high 7. Hard.
54. Hey, watch the slant.
Get it.
On first down, it's Tannehill. That's going to be caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Go.
Here's Henry, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Drop in, drop in. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man. You're good, you're good. I'm full. Ready. When I touch it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Shit. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Show it up.
Yep. Go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call that a gain of 11.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Lucky. Check it backer, check it backer. Joker.
Go.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you.
Greystone, grab it.
Check 24. Tight dog.
Yeah. Let's go.
Derrick Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Spons. No. Hey, alert 3. Safe. Kill.
Now. Ready.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21, Saints 17.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over
We play
first
to
and
win.
10
Let's
at their
go.
own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. they go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Check.
Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.